Hey folks, Coach Michael here, coming to you live from the box again. Today I wanted to focus a little bit on the question I put in the Facebook group. So, what's harder to maintain, fitness or nutrition? So, if you read through the comments there, quite a mixed bag. I would say it's almost 50-50. 50% of people said it was harder to maintain their fitness. 50% of the people said it was harder to maintain their nutrition on the long term. And I want to go into kind of why is that? Why do we see such a split? Why for some people is it difficult to even do both? And I think a lot of this comes down to the routines that you've developed in your lifestyle. So doesn't matter if it's fitness or nutrition. If you don't have a routine developed, it's going to make it harder and harder to stick with. So I think if you look at nutrition challenges or even like New Year's resolutions, where people will hit the gym really, really hard in January, but then by February, a lot of people, they kind of disappear, sort of thing, and it becomes not really a part of their life. Or at a nutrition challenge where it's a 30-day weight loss challenge where they're cutting out everything from their diet, their lifestyle, and changing everything for 30 days, and then as soon as it's over, it's back to eating pizza and drinking beer. So nothing really ends up changing in the end, right? And if you want to keep up with your nutrition, if you want to keep up with your fitness, you have to develop a routine that's manageable. So if you're doing a challenge and you're changing everything for 30 days, but that's not something you can keep up with once the challenge is over, you're not going to see any sort of long-term changes. You're always going to revert back to your base level, your base programming of what you do on a daily basis. So really, if we want to see change, we have to develop a routine that embraces that change. So there's a few different ways we can do this. One of the easiest ways is to kind of, stack habits. So it's just one of those things, you brush your teeth, usually every night before bed. That's a habit that you do. You don't have to really think about it. It's just something you do on a daily basis. Now, if you want to, stack something on top of that, okay, meaning like, okay, I'm going to set out my gym clothes for the night before for the next day's workout in the morning. That could be something that you do. So I brush my teeth, then I put out my workout clothes so they're ready for the next day. That's going to help you tremendously in being able to keep up this routine of developing a healthy fitness lifestyle. So it's also one of those things where if you're always training on, say, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, okay, those are your days. And if you have even a specific time, so Mondays at 5, Thursdays at 6, and Sundays at 11, you know that you have this task already pre-planned in your work week. You can, manage your days around it. You can keep on top of things. It becomes a little bit easier to manage in that sense. But also you have this kind of built-in accountability, like, okay, I know I have to do that at that time. So it's going to hold you to it a little bit more. It's already planned into your week. Okay. And by developing that routine, and, the first week's going to be a little bit hard, but as second week gets a little easier, third week a little bit easier. And we're starting to develop that routine where you do it all the time. Every week on that day, at that time, I do fitness, right? It's the same thing for nutrition. If every Sunday you do meal prep, it's going to make your transition into developing a healthier lifestyle a lot easier, right? And that's just part of it. So for me, my personal routine, I go with the wife on Saturdays. We go grocery shopping every Saturday. Clockwork, it's the thing of kind of the big thing of the day. We go out, we get our stuff, we think about what we want to make for the upcoming week. And on Sunday, we do our meal prep. So things for us, we're not very good at waking up and spending a lot of time making breakfast. So I usually will work on some sort of easy breakfast, grab and go type meal. So it could be a quiche or like a little egg muffin. We do a lot of different styles of muffins and things where we get enough protein, enough vegetable in the breakfast itself. So that's just one way it makes things a little bit easier. And one way that we've developed a routine to help keep things going in the right direction. So particularly in nutrition, I think for a lot of people, it seems like, okay, I'm going to focus, I'm going to diet, right? And they take away from this idea of something that's sustainable long-term, and they try to focus on, okay, depriving themselves for weeks on end to get an end result. And for a lot of times it'll work, if you cut out all your sugar and you cut out all the alcohol and you cut out all the bad stuff, you're probably going to see results. But the problem is, as soon as you're done your 1 week, 1 month, 3 month of whatever dieting you're on and go back to normal, you're going to gain it all back. So we have to develop something. We have to develop this routine that is sustainable. Okay. So that's the big thing is, we want to have something where we can, have a little treat every now and again. We want to develop it where, we're eating good 80% of the time, and, 20% of the time might be, the occasional snack food or, the treat. But it's something that's not going to be detrimental to the routine and the lifestyle that we're trying to develop. So that's just something I wanted to throw out there. The biggest difference on being able to maintain a nutrition or fitness lifestyle is your ability to develop a routine to get you there. Okay, so little homework for today is to go and think about which one of those is the tougher one for you, and kind of why. What kind of routines have you developed to maintain your fitness? What type of routines have you developed to maintain your nutrition? And see if there's a way that you can further build upon those routines so that you can improve both of those. Okay, so like I said, try to maybe stack some habits on top of each other. Try to make a little bit of a plan in terms of your weekly schedule and where you're going to do those different activities, whether it be meal prep or cooking, or even who does the shopping on what day, who does the cooking on which day in your household. And also, when am I going to do the workouts, on which days and at which time, and what type of workout would I like to do? Okay, so I hope that's helpful. I'm going to try to pick a new topic each and every week. So I'll be posting a few more questions in the members group. As always, we have Q&As on Sundays. If nobody shows up, I'll do another rant like this, and we'll talk about these fun little topics. I hope that helped clarify some things for you guys. And as always, I'm here to help. All the coaches are here to help. So please feel free to reach out to us with any of the questions, comments, or concerns that you might have around health and fitness. And as always, have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.